Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're going to be ranking the top 10 best small forwards in NBA 2K23 MyTEAM. But before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 11,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, and I would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's hop right into it. Starting off with number 10, which is going to be, and I gotta say, the back end of these types of lists is really tough with how many good cards we have, but I'm going to put Mike Bantam at number 10. I think this is a very fair spot for him. He's 6'9" with a 7'1" wingspan, hot spots from everywhere, 15 hops, limitless takeoff, posterizer, agent 3, catch and shoot, clamp breaker, quick first step, really good defensive badges. Defensive stats are super solid. He's got good speed. He's a super solid shooter and a great slasher. Has good size, has a very nice release, Kuzma based on quick, MJ dribble style. Sigs are super solid, D-Mitch size up, a little behind the back. Kobe escape isn't great, but it's not terrible. He's got front clutches. He's a really good all-around card. The reason that I don't think this card is any higher than number 10 though is the small forward position is just so stacked and so good that it's tough to put a small forward higher than that number 10 spot right now. I feel like if they're not like incredibly complete, and he's a very, very good all-around card. I just think the small forward position is so deep that you got to have some amazing cards at like number 10, number 9. For example, Tony Kukoc, same thing. Got him at number 9, but he's an amazing card. He's 6'10" with a 7'2" wingspan, really good size, hot spots from everywhere, great badges, especially shooting, but really good finishing and defensive badges as well. He's got clamp breaker, quick first step. Defensive stats are really good. He's fast. He's a good shooter, a great slasher, has quick drops, has front clutches, has MJ dribble style, Garland size up, Trae Young escape, Lillard behind the back, all incredible sigs. The reason that he's this low is because his release, even on very quick, is just not that good. It's an average release at best. Everything else about the card is far from average. He is one of the most complete and elite level small forwards in the game in terms of his animations, his sigs, and the fact that his stats and badges are really good all the way around as well. It's just that in terms of his release, it's not incredible, and that holds him back, puts him at number 9. Number 8 is going to be Kyle Kuzma. I think Kuzma is kind of the opposite of a guy like Tony Kukoc. Very solid all the way around. I mean, he's got really good finishing and shooting badges. Very capable playmaking defensive badges as well. He's fast. He's a good shooter, good defender, good slasher. Only 6'9", doesn't have the greatest player, but holds his own in terms of his size. Has an incredible release, though, which really helps him out. Sigs are also really good. This card is a better version of Tony Kukoc, in my opinion, because he's got a better release. He's a little bit smaller player build's not quite as good. Statistically and badge-wise, they're similar. I just think the better release gives him a slight edge, and he puts him at number 8 instead of number 9. But Kyle Kuzma's a really, really good card. Purvis Ellison's another amazing small forward coming in at number 7 at 6'9" with a 7'1" wingspan. He's got similar size to Kuzma, just a little bit bigger player build, hot spots from everywhere, 16 hops, which is not as many, but the stats are incredible. 95 speed and excel, 90 shot 3, 95 driving dunk. Defensive stats are incredible. Defensive badges are pretty good as well. He doesn't quite have as many hops as Kuzma, but that's okay. Sigs also very, very close to Kuzma's. He's got DG size, upload behind the back. Curry escape is still great. Seth release on very quick, I love. I think it's really, really good. Trey fade is the best fade in the game, in my opinion. Quick drops off 1. He's another really complete, really good all-around small forward. Just taking him over Kuzma because I like his player build a little more. I like the fact he's got Trey fade. There's a couple small things that I kind of prefer about this card. I don't feel like the Hoff badge difference matters a ton between the two, which is Kuzma's biggest advantage. So I'm going to go with Purvis as a very slight favorite over Kuzma. Another guy, Danny Ferry, is going to be number 6, another RNG card. We got 3 RNG small forwards out of the bottom 5 guys on this top 10 list. 6'10" with a 7'2" wingspan gives him incredible size. Hot spots for everywhere. 16 hops. You got bully, limitless takeoff, posterizer, agent 3, limitless range, clamp breaker, quick first step, anchor, clamps, glove, etc. Defensive stats are not insane, but they're very good. 95 lateral quickness especially, 95 driving dunk, 97 shot 3, 95 speed and excel. An incredible player build, a amazing release, Brissett base, Carmelo up on very quick is one of the fastest releases in the game. Trey fade as well, MJ dribble style, Fox size up, Curry escape, give him incredible half-court sigs. The Trey behind the back isn't that insane, but I'm not that worried about it. Does have quick drops and front clutches as well. I think he's a little bit better than Purvis, just a little bit bigger, a little bit faster release, slightly better card in my opinion. Both have Trey, or he's got Trey fade and Purvis has normal, so for me, it's just a slight edge to Danny Ferry, which puts him at number 6. Number 5 is going to be Dave Cowens, a collector level reward that I don't think even a lot of people are aware that this card is really a thing, because you've probably never played against him because he's super rare. But 6'9" with a 7-foot wingspan, hot spots from everywhere, 30 hops, including incredible finishing badges and incredible defensive badges. He's also got half clamp breaker, quick first step, corner specialist, and 93 speed and excel, 92 shot 3, 95 driving dunk. Defensive stats are obviously incredible. Player build is nice, even though he's only listed at 6'9". Sigs are super solid, has quick drops, has a really nice release. The thing that I love the most about this card, though, is the fact that he's such an incredible top-tier defender and an elite interior player. I feel like he plays big at the small forward position, despite only being listed at 6'9", because he is more of that big man mold at the small forward position. In previous years, he's been a power forward center, and he's an amazing card. Dave Cowens is an absolute monster. I love the lefty releases. His is so smooth and easy to green. I think the fact of that matter is he's one of the best 3-and-D cards in the game, and he comes in at number 5 for me. Bill Russell is a very similar card to Dave Cowens, to be completely honest, coming in at number 4. Give him basically very similar stats as well. He's an inch taller at 6'10", which helps him out a little bit. Another incredible finisher with clamp breaker, quick first step, and he has every defensive badge in the game. They're both really, really similar in terms of having mostly finishing and defensive badges, having clamp breaker, quick first step, being capable shooters with really nice releases, but especially great slashers and defenders and athletes. Has okay, not incredible SIGs, does have quick drops, has this Pascal base on quick, which is super cash. Kobe upper is really good as well. But so he's an absolute beast. I mean, he's a very, very good all-around card. Incredibly fast as well. Has that 6'10" frame and that big man type build. Really, really good card at number 4 as well. And again, it just goes to show how deep the small forward position is. Having a guy like Bill Russell at number 4. Big Z's going to come in at number 3. Big Z's biggest advantage is the fact he's 7'3". He's the biggest small forward in the game by 3 inches, which is ridiculous. But hotspots from everywhere, 17 hops. He's got a ton of good shooting badges, anchor, brick, wall, vice grip, couple good interior badges. He's the best smasher at the small forward position in the game, obviously. The 74 speed and excel is definitely a detriment, but you get a shoe and a coach on him that can boost up his stats, get his speed up into the mid-80s with a shoe and a coach. You're going to get that 3-ball already super high. He's a great catch and shoot player with a really, really nice release, has normal leaner, has some halfway decent SIGs as well, which is nice, but the size is the most valuable thing. The versatility defensively, being able to switch him on to power forwards and centers and have him hold his own. I just think, and then the cheese, obviously the mismatch factor on offense, makes him one of the most dominant, overpowered cards in the entire game right now. I just don't like to use my small forward like that, personally. I'm using the card. He's my backup small forward, but I'm not putting him any higher than number 3. Some people might even put him number 1, but number 2 for me is AK-47. I think AK-47 might be the most statistically and animation-wise and badge-wise complete small forward in the game right now. 6'9" with a 7-foot wingspan, hot spots forever. Maybe not badge-wise, but he's got all the key ones. Limitless takeoff, posterizer, corner specialist, limitless range, clamp breaker, quick first step, and then a ton of incredible defensive badges. Defensive stats are unbelievable. He's a very good dunker. He's a great shooter and very fast. Not only that, has an elite release. O'Shea Brissett base, Mikal Bridges upper on very quick is incredible. Trey fade, best fade in the game. SIGs, pretty much the best SIGs in the game with Trey size up, escape, and the lid behind the back. Has front clutch dunk animations. He's one of the most complete cards in my team, especially in terms of his animations, and he is a number 2 small forward. But for me, number 1 is Kevin Garnett, and I think the main thing that gives KG the slight advantage to me over a guy like AK or Big Z is the versatility in terms of size, but also like speed and defensive ability. 97 speed and excel on a 6'11" player is ridiculous. Let's just start with that. Finishing badges are insane. Defensive badges are insane. Playmaking, shooting badges are capable, just like with guys like Bill Russell and Dave Cowens. But he's bigger than those guys. He's faster than those guys. He's a little bit better shot creator than those guys with slightly better SIGs. Has quick drops. Has a faster release probably than both of those guys as well. This is like the evolutionary version of Bill Russell and Dave Cowens, both of whom are incredible cards. I think KG is kind of that next level of card though, and I do think he does honestly deserve to be probably the best small forward in the game right now. I think you could make the argument for other guys. You could make the argument for an AK or a Big Z or a Bill. And the small forward position, I will say, is one of those positions that right now, with the way it is in the game, there's a lot of opinion considering the amount of depth at this position. Because, I mean, guys like Tuna Kukoc and Mike Bantam, who are at the end of the list, are competitive level, elite, all-around cards who really don't have any major flaws. And that's the type of thing at this point in the year that becomes tough, is ranking these types of cards because they're all so complete and so good. But with that being said, we got to do the best we can. And this is the list that I came up with today for my top 10 small forwards. Let me know what y'all think of my list down in the comment section down below. If there's anybody you think I rank too high or too low, let me know. And if you did enjoy the video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.